What do you think about body hair?
What do I think about body hair? I don't really think about it.
When I say body hair, what do you think of?
The hair that grows on your body.
Any area particularly?
I suppose I thought of legs, and then I thought of chest, and then maybe armpits.
If I say hairy, do you associate that with a gender?
Yeah, definitely a man.
A man. If I say leg hair, would you associate that with a gender?
No.
No, because both genders
Yeah,
have
we
leg
both
hair.
have leg hair.
If I say hair removal, would you associate that with a gender?
No, because men get their back lasered and then women get their armpits lasered or epied or whatever the other things that they do.
If you saw a sign saying hair removal, would you say that it was targeting a particular gender?
I assume it's targeting women, but so many men get their back and chest done.
If you saw a man who had got all of his hair removed, body hair, would you assume things about him?
No, I suppose one of my very silly assumptions would be that maybe they're a swimmer or a cyclist and need to go fast.
Would you assume anything about their sexuality depending on the body hair?
No.
How about a woman? Would you assume anything about their sexuality depending on their body hair?
No. I think there are, like, you can definitely, there's a greater percentage chance of, like, specific, like, sexualities, but I don't think it's big enough to just go on based on body hair.
If you saw a woman who didn't remove any of their body hair, would you make assumptions on her?
What sort of assumptions? Assumptions?
Of her political agenda, or what she believes in, or what kind of woman she is?
I think, yes. I think I could make some assumptions. I don't like to hold
What
fast
assumptions
to
would
some
they
assumptions. I would put them in sort of a liberated, very left wing, very greeny type place.
Do you make assumptions based on different modes of hair removal, like waxing or shaving, or that string one?
Threading.
Plucking.
Epilating.
Epilating.
I
Laser.
assume epilation requires a very high pain tolerance. Waxing, I think, would require money, as would threading, and shaving is just your bog standard way.
Would you assume things about men who wax their chest?
No, but all I could think of is someone I knew who used to obviously shave their chest, and I just remember seeing the stubble growing out and thinking how itchy that must be.
What about pubic hair removal? Would you assume anything about someone's pubic hair? Like, say, if they had full bush, or if they had no pubic hair, or designs in their pubic hair, would any of those lead you to make assumptions about the person?
No, I suppose nicely manicured bush definitely, I suppose, shows some, like, a tendency towards being particular about your appearance.
Would you assume if someone leaves it wild, that they don't care about their appearance?
No, I wouldn't assume that, but possibly that they either don't care as much or don't have the inclination or know-how or money or whatever.
What are your, like, to your knowledge, what are the connotations based around having no pubic hair? Not necessarily your own, but do you know what some people would perhaps assume about someone not having pubic hair?
I imagine that it's something that's supposed to be quite sexy nowadays. To me, though, it's a bit strange to me because that's sort of I think pubic hair sort of signifies that you've been through puberty, and the lack of it is a bit disturbingly like you've not been through puberty. But at the same time, I always wonder how people wear those like naughty see-through undies and whether they just do it with pubes hanging out or whether you do need to be quite trimmed and clean to pull them off.
Would you say anything about the porn industry and body hair?
I have nothing to say about the porn industry and body hair. That is something I have never really thought about.
Thank you very much for your time.